So I've been with Pets Best now for about 8 months. I'm the sales manager. I have 4 sales agents that work underneath me. I supervise them, put together reports, monitor phone calls for accuracy, put together scripting, the way the sales process should go, that kind of thing. Take overflow phone calls, that kind of stuff.
What was your previous job?
I worked for a health insurance carrier. It was basically working with insurance agents who mostly sold group health insurance, but some individual health insurance too, along with associated lines like dental, vision, life, those kinds of things that you can add into a group benefit type package, whether that's voluntary or employer paid. I chose, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I chose pet insurance when basically I kind of started looking at some other options when all the human health insurance legislation came along. It looked like it was going to be a much more difficult field to be in, particularly on group health insurance with the new legislation. So I actually had a relative who worked at Pets Best and filled me in a lot about pet insurance and how it worked, and it sounded very interesting to me. It's a growing market where perhaps human health insurance is a shrinking market.
Okay, very good.
I think people get confused on the differences between pet insurance and health insurance, particularly right now because there's so much going on in the human health insurance world as far as the legislation goes, with what the federal government's doing and how all that's going to shake out for people. So a lot of information's coming out now about how in human health insurance pre-existing conditions aren't allowed any longer. People get confused on that. They think, well, if it's that way with human health insurance, then maybe it's going to be that way with pet insurance. Also, the economy is a big factor in that as well. Everybody is trying to search for ways to save their money, and so they're hoping maybe they can find some kind of help with their dog's pre-existing situation.